Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learning Ascent, the channel where we help you climb higher in your English learning journey every single day. I'm Natalie, and with me is Michael. Hey, Michael, are you ready to unlock the secret to speaking English like a native in just 30 days?
Hey, Natalie. I'm super excited. I've tried so many methods before, but nothing really stuck. This shadowing challenge sounds promising, but I want to know, what makes it so different? Why should learners trust this method over others?
That's a fantastic question, Michael. The truth is, most English learners focus too much on memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary lists. While those are important, they don't teach you how to think and speak English naturally. Shadowing is different because it trains your brain and mouth to work together, to feel English, not just know it. It's like learning to dance by moving with the music, not by reading about dance steps.
I love that analogy. So, shadowing is about syncing with the rhythm and flow of English, right? But how exactly does it work?
Exactly. Shadowing means you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, matching their speed, tone, and emotion. Imagine you're their shadow, echoing every word as if you were right beside them. This trains your pronunciation, intonation, and fluency all at once. It's like a full-body workout for your English skills.
That sounds intense but exciting. I guess it's not just about repeating words, but about living the language. But what if someone feels shy or nervous about speaking out loud? Or maybe they don't have access to native speakers?
That's a very common concern, Michael. The beauty of shadowing is that you can do it anywhere, in your room, on a walk, or even in your car. It's a private practice, so no one needs to hear you if you don't want them to. Plus, we'll guide you through every step, helping you build confidence gradually, and you don't need to live in an English-speaking country or have a native speaker next to you. Your phone, headphones, and a little dedication are all you need.
That's reassuring. So, what's the first step for someone who wants to take on this 30-day challenge?
Step 1 is to listen actively. Before you start shadowing, you need to get comfortable with the sounds and rhythm of English. Choose a short audio clip or video spoken by a native speaker. It could be a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a song. Listen carefully, without trying to translate or understand every word. Just absorb the flow.
That sounds doable, but how do you know if you're ready to start shadowing?
When you feel like you can follow the audio without getting lost, it's time to start shadowing. Begin by repeating small chunks, maybe a sentence or two. Don't worry about perfect pronunciation or grammar at first. The goal is to copy the speaker's voice as closely as possible. Match their speed, intonation, and emotion.
So, it's like being a language parrot?
Exactly, but a smart parrot who's training their brain to think and speak in English naturally. Over time, your mouth will get used to the sounds, and your brain will start predicting what comes next. This is how fluency develops.
I'm curious, Natalie, how do you keep track of progress during this challenge? It can be hard to notice improvement day by day.
Great point. We recommend recording yourself at the start. Just a 1-minute voice message speaking about your day or a simple topic. Then record again every week. When you listen back, you'll hear your pronunciation getting clearer, your rhythm smoother, and your confidence growing. It's incredibly motivating.
That's a smart idea. What about vocabulary? Does shadowing help with learning new words too?
Absolutely. When you shadow, you're not just repeating words. You're learning how they're used naturally in sentences. You pick up common phrases, idioms, and expressions without memorizing lists. Plus, hearing words in context helps your brain remember them better.
I see. So shadowing is like a full package. Listening, speaking, vocabulary, and even pronunciation all at once.
Exactly. And here's a secret. Shadowing also improves your listening skills. Because you're focusing so closely on the speaker's voice, you start catching details you might have missed before, like contractions, linking sounds, and natural pauses.
That's amazing. But what if the audio is too fast or too difficult?
Don't worry, you can slow down the audio using apps or YouTube speed controls. Start slow, then gradually increase the speed as you get more comfortable. Also, choose content that matches your level. Not too easy, not too hard. The sweet spot is where you understand about 70% of what you hear.
Got it. So, Natalie, can you walk us through a typical day in this 30-day shadowing challenge?
Of course. Each day, you'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes on shadowing practice. Here's a simple routine. 1. Pick your audio clip, 1 to 3 minutes long. 2. Listen to it once or twice without speaking. Just absorb. 3. Start shadowing sentence by sentence. Repeat each sentence immediately after hearing it. 4. Record yourself shadowing the entire clip. 5. Listen to your recording and compare it to the original. Notice where you can improve. 6. Repeat the same clip the next day before moving on to a new one.
That sounds structured but flexible. What if someone misses a day or two?
No problem. The key is to get back on track as soon as possible. Consistency is important, but don't stress about perfection. Even if you miss a day, keep going. The habit is what counts.
I love how this challenge focuses on small, manageable steps. It feels less overwhelming than trying to learn everything at once.
Exactly. And to keep things interesting, we suggest varying your content. Podcasts, dialogues, stories, even movie clips. This keeps your brain engaged and exposes you to different accents and speaking styles.
Speaking of accents, will shadowing help with sounding more native?
Definitely. By mimicking native speakers closely, you'll naturally pick up their pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Over time, your accent will become clearer and more natural.
That's encouraging. Now, what about motivation? Sometimes learners start strong but lose steam. How do we stay motivated for 30 days?
Great question. Here are a few tips. Set a daily reminder or alarm for your shadowing time. Join online groups or forums where you can share your progress. Celebrate small wins, like mastering a tricky sentence or noticing clearer pronunciation. Remember your why you want to speak English fluently. Keep that goal in mind. Mix fun content with serious practice to keep it enjoyable.
Those are solid tips. I'm feeling pumped to start this challenge. But before we wrap up, can you share a quick shadowing exercise with us?
Absolutely. Let's try a simple one together. I'll say a sentence and you repeat after me, matching my speed and tone. I want to speak English fluently and confidently. Every day, I practice a little and improve a lot. Mistakes are part of learning, and I'm not afraid to make them. Speaking English is becoming easier and more natural.
That felt great. I can already feel my mouth getting used to the sounds.
Perfect. Remember, it might feel strange at first, but that's normal. Keep practicing and it will get easier.
Thanks so much, Natalie. I'm ready to take on the 30-day shadowing challenge and finally speak English like a native.
You're welcome, Michael. And to everyone watching, if you want to join us on this journey, subscribe to Learning Ascent and press the bell icon so you don't miss any daily tips and exercises. Together, we'll make English a natural part of your life.
Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today and watch your English transform.
See you in the next video. Keep shadowing, keep shining.
Now, before we dive deeper, let's talk about the why behind shadowing. Why does this method work so well when so many others fail?
That's a crucial question, Michael. Most traditional methods focus on passive learning, reading, memorizing, or writing. But speaking a language is an active skill. Shadowing forces your brain to process and produce English simultaneously. It's like training your muscles and your mind at the same time. This dual action creates stronger neural connections, making English feel natural and automatic.
So it's not just about learning English, but rewiring your brain to think and speak in English.
Exactly. And that's why shadowing is so effective for breaking through the plateau many learners hit. When you shadow, you stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English. This is the key to fluency.
That makes sense. But what about pronunciation? Many learners struggle with sounds that don't exist in their native language.
Shadowing is perfect for that. By copying native speakers closely, you train your mouth muscles to produce new sounds. You also learn the natural rhythm and intonation patterns, which are just as important as individual words. Over time, your accent improves without you even realizing it.
I love that it's such a natural process. But what if someone feels frustrated because they don't understand every word?
That's totally normal and expected. Shadowing isn't about understanding every single word at first. It's about getting used to the sound and flow of English. Think of it like learning to dance before you learn the names of the steps. The understanding will come with time and practice.
That's a comforting way to look at it. So, Natalie, can you share some tips on choosing the right materials for shadowing?
Absolutely. Here's what to look for. Choose content that interests you. It could be stories, interviews, or even songs. Pick audio that's about 1 to 3 minutes long, short enough to repeat multiple times. Make sure the speaker talks clearly and at a natural speed. Use subtitles or transcripts if you need them, but try to shadow without looking once you're comfortable. Gradually increase difficulty as you improve.
That's helpful. And what about tools? Are there apps or websites you recommend?
Yes. YouTube is a gold mine for shadowing content. You can slow down videos and loop sections. Podcasts like English Unleashed or Learning Ascent have great material too. Apps like Speechling or Elsa Speak offer guided shadowing exercises. The key is to find what works for you and stick with it.
Awesome. Now, let's talk about mindset. How important is it to have the right attitude during this challenge?
Mindset is everything, Michael. You need patience, persistence, and a willingness to make mistakes. Shadowing can feel awkward at first, but that's part of the process. Celebrate small improvements, and don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, every minute you practice is a step closer to fluency.
That's inspiring. I think many learners get discouraged because they expect instant results.
Exactly. Fluency is a journey, not a race. The 30-day challenge is designed to build a habit, not perfection. If you keep going after 30 days, you'll see even more amazing progress.
I'm ready to commit. But before we finish, can you share a few bonus tips to maximize the benefits of shadowing?
Of course. Here are my top 3. 1. Use gestures and facial expressions while shadowing. This helps you connect emotionally with the language and improves your naturalness. 2. Practice shadowing in front of a mirror to observe your mouth movements and build confidence. 3. Combine shadowing with thinking in English throughout your day. Try to narrate your actions or thoughts in English to reinforce what you practice.
Those are fantastic tips. I can't wait to try them out.
Me too. And remember, the most important thing is to start. Don't wait for the perfect moment or perfect material. Just pick something, press play, and start shadowing.
Thank you so much, Natalie, for this incredible guide. I feel empowered to take on the 30-day shadowing challenge and finally speak English like a native.
You're very welcome, Michael. And to everyone watching, if you're ready to join us on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to Learning Ascent and hit the bell icon. We'll be sharing daily tips, exercises, and motivation to help you climb higher in your English skills.
Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Start today, keep going, and watch your English soar.
See you in the next video. Keep shadowing, keep shining, and keep climbing with Learning Ascent.